According to a recent survey by OnePoll, the average American spends over $1,497 per month on non-essential items. That's roughly $18,000 on things you don't actually need. It's no secret that Americans are notorious for their love of spending. In fact, a recent survey found that over 50% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings, while almost 40% have no savings at all. These alarming statistics suggest that we're not just spending our money on small treats here and there, but rather, we're squandering our entire paychecks on unnecessary luxuries that provide little or no long-term value. Today, I'll present you 8 activities that could be draining your bank account and what you could do to avoid them. Stay with me because I don't want to miss out on a single tip. Before we begin, smash that subscribe button. Number 1. Ordering takeaway. After a long and tiring day at work, it's normal to feel drained and unmotivated to cook. The thought of spending an hour in the kitchen, followed by an endless pile of dishes, can seem overwhelming. Eating out could seem like the easier choice with the convenience of drive-thru windows, pizza on speed dial, and the enticing Grubhub app. However, these quick meals can quickly add up. Before you know it, you're left with a hefty food bill and an empty wallet. And here's what's disturbing. The convenience of fast food comes at a price, with the added fees and tipping inflating your food budget. It can be tough to save money when you work long hours and have a busy schedule, but there are ways to combat the urge to order in. Start by tracking your food expenses and comparing them to the cost of meal subscription boxes. These boxes often provide pre-measured ingredients and recipes, taking the guesswork out of meal prep and potentially saving you money in the long run. Try using grocery delivery services and weekend meal prepping as well. By having your groceries delivered to your door, you could avoid impulse purchases and save money. That way, you'll only buy what you need. Then take some time on the weekend to prep meal for the week ahead. This means cooking a large batch of a meal that can be divided into portions and reheated throughout the week. Not only can this save you money, but it could also lead to healthier meals as you have more control over what ingredients are used. Number 2. Buying excess groceries, which eventually go to waste. We try so hard to prevent some of our food from going to waste. The truth is, the United States is one of the top 5 countries in the world when it comes to food waste. This means that even with the best intentions to use up all that produce for a salad or finish off those bananas, they can still go bad before we have a chance to eat them. If you take a closer look, you might realize that you often overbuy at the grocery store. Whether you're in a rush to get your weekly shopping done or simply shopping while hungry, it can be easy to grab more than you need. However, with some mindful planning and preparation, we can reduce our food waste and save money in the process. Do this instead. Plan our weekly menus and create a shopping list based on what we actually need. This way, you'll be less likely to buy excess stuff that may end up going to waste. Use online grocery shopping services like Flip and AnyList to help us stick to the basics and avoid impulse purchases. Another way to reduce food waste is by learning how to properly store food. For example, keeping certain fruits and vegetables separate can help prevent them from ripening and spoiling too quickly. Using airtight containers or wrapping your food in reusable beeswax wraps can also help extend its lifespan. Number 3. Buying a new car every 2 years. Owning a car is often seen as a rite of passage and a symbol of independence, but it could also be a significant financial burden. Whether you choose to lease or buy a car, upgrading every couple of years can result in a significant waste of money. And here's the sad part. According to research, new cars can lose more than 10% of their value during the first month after purchase, and then more than 20% after the first 12 months of ownership. This means that if you purchased a $30,000 car, you could potentially lose $6,000 or more in value during the first year alone. This depreciation hits your finances hard, especially if you are financing the car with a loan. Consider buying a used car. Used cars often come with a lower price tag and have already gone through the bulk of their depreciation, meaning that they may hold their value better over time. Alternatively, you can consider holding onto your car for longer and investing in regular maintenance and repairs to extend its lifespan. This can be a cost-effective way to keep your vehicle on the road without breaking the bank. Number 4. You watch too much cable. For decades, cable and satellite television has been the go-to source of entertainment for millions of households. They provide a wide array of channels and programming, but they also came with a hefty price. Cable companies were known for charging exorbitant fees for their services, taking advantage of their captive audience. However, in recent years, the landscape of entertainment has changed dramatically. Thanks to the rise of content streaming services and devices, consumers now have access to a vast selection of programming at a fraction of the cost of cable or satellite TV. The likes of Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus have redefined the streaming spectrum, providing a wealth of movies, TV shows, and original content at a fraction of the cost of traditional TV services. What's more, there are a host of new types of antenna available that allow viewers to enjoy local channels and sports programming without being tethered to the cable cord. In addition to these antenna options, there are also devices like Roku and Fire Sticks that connect to your TV and provide access to dozens of streaming services and channels. Many of these devices are affordable, easy to set up, and offer a wide range of content options. Cut the cord and embrace the new entertainment options so you can save hundreds of dollars per year on your entertainment bills. And with the increasing availability of affordable, high-quality content, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Number 5. You pay for your subscriptions you don't use. In today's world, it's easy to sign up for monthly subscriptions and forget about them. You might have joined a gym with the best of intentions, but after a few months, you find yourself skipping more workouts. Similarly, you may have subscribed to magazines or apps intending to use them regularly, but in reality, you don't remember the last time you opened them. These subscriptions may seem like a small expense, but over time, they can add up and eat into your budget. Put these on autopay, and it's easy to forget about them altogether. That's why you need to take a closer look at your bank or credit card statements and identify all the subscriptions you have signed up for. Once you have identified them, cancel most of them. You can exit one by one, but that can be time-consuming and tedious. However, apps like Trim will help you find and cancel subscriptions you may have forgotten about in just a few clicks. Number 6. You spend too much on clothes. Have you ever taken a moment to think about how much money you spend on clothes every year? It can be a lot, especially if you like to keep up with the latest trend. The reality is that most of these clothes we buy end up sitting in our closets and going out of style. If you simplify your wardrobe, you not only save money but also reduce clutter. One way to start is by selling your unused clothes on apps like Poshmark, Letgo, Mercari, and OfferUp. Once you've sold some of your unused clothes, it's time to take a more intentional approach to your wardrobe. Instead of buying clothes on a whim, purchase only what you need and be strict about it. Don't buy new clothes unless what you have wears and tears or you have an occasion that's coming up. By taking a more minimalist approach to your wardrobe, you'll find that getting dressed in the morning becomes less stressful. Plus, you'll be able to save money and put it towards other meaningful things. So take some time to simplify your closet and embrace a more deliberate and mindful approach to fashion. Number 7. Buying the latest devices. You see, in today's fast-paced world, we are bombarded with endless options for new products and upgrades that promise to enhance our lives in unimaginable ways. The newest smartphone in the market, the latest smartwatch, the hottest wireless headphones, you name them. And companies will keep introducing new and improved versions of their products every year. With all the hype that comes with what's new in the market, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and feel like you need to keep up with the latest technology. However, just because something is new doesn't necessarily mean you need to replace what you're currently using. In fact, constantly upgrading your devices causes unnecessary spending and a never-ending cycle of chasing the latest and greatest gadgets. There's no need to change your devices unless they break or become obsolete. Rather than trying to impress others with the latest gadgets, why not focus on what really matters, your financial health? Prioritize your savings, retirement, and emergency fund accounts so you can have a more secure and stable future. Number 8. Buying stuff that you end up not using. Shopping can be a therapeutic experience for many of us. We all agree on this one at least. The thrill of discovering new items and browsing through the latest collections can provide a much-needed break from daily stresses. However, you might be buying more than you need or can afford. As a result, you might find yourself with a lot of unused items and, in extreme cases, even resort to paying for storage units to house your excess belongings. The constant cycle of buying stuff can quickly become an addiction, costing both financially and emotionally. Instead, you need to become more mindful about shopping and adopt a more intentional approach when shopping. Buy only what you need rather than what you want. Avoid the mall, outlets, and online shopping sites at most times so you can cut the number of times you get tempted to buy impulsively. It's absolutely okay to adopt a minimalist lifestyle as well. Minimalism helps you focus on what truly matters in life, like experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Tell us in the comments section which of the activities we've talked about is eating a lot of your cash and what you're going to do about it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And as always, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.